Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today I thought I could show you the Oblivion Bar mission. Sadly, it's only while I was playing this mission that I was able to unlock the mission, so I will show it to you next time. Also, I got the Gem of Wars artifact. I'll show it to you. I'll show you how I got it next time, at the same time as I'll play the artifact mission in the Oblivion Bar. So sadly, we still do not have access to the Oblivion Bar mission, and we still don't have access also to the augments. But as you can see, we got our very first artifact. I'm not sure if I should even bother. But there's no point in upgrading the artifact just yet. I won't be able to break through anyway. Uh, Probably shouldn't do that just yet, but why not? So we fortified our artifact. Sadly, we need some Dionysium to be able to break through, and we can't purchase Dionysium from our friend Constantine, so we're gonna have to wait before we can break through with our artifact anyway. So as soon as we manage to play the artifact mission, and then we can purchase some Dionysium from Constantine, then we should be able to break through with our artifact. So since we cannot play the artifact mission just yet.
Hey, Batman's analyzing the new Joker toxin, so it's up to you and me to take down Poison Ivy and her plants in Burnley. I'll tell you what, I'll even lend you my nose breather against her spores. I should be immune to Ivy by now.
Superman and Robin teaming up together. That is so sweet. Oh yeah. So let's go to Gotham. Oh, actually, let's see. Not sure why
First
sometimes.
Scarecrow broke out of Arkham, and now Poison Ivy's on the loose. I don't like it. While Robin investigates, I'm relying on you to handle the mess outside. After your past experiences, I'm sure you can handle it.
Not sure why sometimes the missions auto-complete themselves. Sometimes we have to go to our journal to complete them. It happens. Pretty funky red death, or purple death, I guess in this case. So sadly, even though at level 20 we should be able to play the artifact mission, it would seem that there's more than just the level involved. We probably have to trigger a certain mission before we can actually play the artifact mission. So we'll keep on leveling up our Superman character, and we'll see what happens once we reach level 30. I suspect we should be able to play that mission before then, but you never know. So here we're going to fight a whole bunch of plant people.
There are people inside those cocoons, metamorphing into Ivy's walking pod people. We can't let her swell her army. Break them free.
And here we have a side mission. There's no reason
Could you
not to take it
possibly
right
get
now.
me some shed leaves from those pod people? I'm doing research for Wayne Tech.
You'll never stop Poison Ivy.
These spores will feast!
I think it wanted to transform me into something gross, like tofu.
Oh, let's open our logbox because we can. Let's go for this one.
Those snapping plants wanted to wrap me up something about converting me into one of them.
These spores will feast!
Those snapping plants wanted to wrap me up, converting me into one of them.
Forensic toxicology report. This rose might have been white if not for the sheer amount of poison in it.
Creations.
Those snapping plants wanted to wrap me up for good.
So there's a whole bunch of plant people to fight here.
It hissed something about converting me into snapping plants wanted to wrap me
This is Ivy's world. Join us or die.
It hissed something about converting me into one of them.
I felt it wrapping me in a cocoon. Thank goodness you showed up.
So we still have a few citizens to free.
It hissed something about converting me into one of them. Snapping plants wanted to wrap me up for good.
Almost there.
It hissed something about converting me into one of them. It wanted to wrap me up, converting me into one of them.
So let's find ourselves some pod people. Even though I don't have the mission anymore, I could still click on the pods, but I actually want them to turn, so let's wait.
We are one with nature.
And that should be the last one.
You'll never defeat the plants.
Oh no, they're ganging up on me. They're so mean.
You'll never stop being fertilizer.
So that should do it. So let's get out of here.
And grow.
Eons ago, when exhibits were worth a bit of money, this is where I used to come to farm for exhibits, either to sell for money or to do some crafting. It seems like
Poison
yesterday.
Ivy used to be a botanist before she went bonkers and decided to reclaim the world for the plants. If we don't get her back to Arkham, Gotham really will be an urban jungle.
Ivy's expanded on her usual menagerie. This time, she's created pheromone-blasting plants to lure in citizens, so her roaming Venus flytraps can devour them. Help as many people as you can.
there should be a side quest. Oh, there it is. Again, no reason not to pick up the
Can
side
you
quest
help
first.
me? I need silk spinners from those walking fly traps, but I can't get close enough. That material might be useful for the new armor Waytech is building for the special.
It's a bit similar. There's a whole bunch of pod that we're gonna have to fight or to free. We're gonna have to free some people in the pods.
I'm holding up.
Also, we have to shoot to help the cops.
Get off!
Where am I?
Holy brain
Okay, that
squash.
was weird.
And there's the big plants that we have to destroy.
You'll never defeat the plants.
Well, let's pull back a bit.
It's changing me. Leaves sprouting from my arms.
It felt like I was becoming one of them.
This is Ivy's world. Join us or die.
These spores will feast.
I can feel Ivy.
I can hear Ivy's
I'm
voice
rolling
in
out of
my
here.
head. She wanted me to join her as one
Those
of them.
snapping plants wanted to wrap me up for good. Those snapping plants wanted to wrap me up.
Stay away from Ivy's creations. Nature.
I think it wanted to transform me into something gross. Like, I felt it wrapping me in a cocoon. Thank goodness you
So let's try to click on our button before he turns.
I need to go shower.
Oh my. I need to get out of here.
I'm holding up for now. I can feel getting off. I'm rolling out of here.
Who? Oh, wow. Thanks for snapping me out of that.
Smell.
Bye.
So we're done with the pod people. Nah, I always forget. Sadly, freeze breath doesn't seem to affect certain
That
things. It's sad,
was
but
crazy. I couldn't stop staring at that
brain
ugly
squash.
plant.
heat vision is better. It pretty much affects everything.
You'll never stop poison ivy.
I'm holding
Join
up
us
for
or
now. My
die.
arms. Thank goodness you broke me out of that cocoon. That was crazy. I couldn't stop staring. I had leaves sprouting from my arms.
Sadly, sometimes you have to compete with other players for certain objectives. That happens. Not a big deal.
Get away!
That smell.
There's plenty of objectives, so
smells like
there's somehow there's
heaven.
players where you want to be. Just go a bit further.
Ivy. That
Oh,
was
got a new
crazy.
follower, it
I couldn't
says.
stop staring at that ugly plant. Brain squash. Hey.
These spores will feast!
It hissed something about converting me into one of them.
Oh my!
Ivy.
I need to get out of here.
I'm yours to control.
So let's see what mission we completed.
Poison Ivy's pheromones can make anyone fall in love with her. Usually it's only at close range. These distance attacks are something dangerously new.
So now we have to go into park, but again, there's a side mission just over there.
See the spores in the air? Any breeze will send them out to infect the entire city. Find and destroy Ivy's spore cannons before that happens. Watch out for the pod people. They have enough mind left to attack, but just barely.
So usually I grab the side
Can you
mission
grab some of those
first,
seed pods? We need to determine health effects on the immediate.
and I usually complete it
Ivy's
first.
power is
One
nature
will fall.
itself. Many will rise! Join us or be fertilizer.
So you have to grab those little walnuts, and you have to bring them here. Actually, it's seeds. Sorry. Oh,
Ivy's love is
Those
strength.
things fed me to that bigger thing.
there's our friend Solomon Grundy nearby.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
there
need
he is.
therapy for a long time after this.
And ideally, you want to stop. Like you see those two little guys. I'm not going to stop them, but normally you want to stop them from merging together. There we go. So when they merge together, you can see they become a pretty big plant to do.
You'll never defeat the plant. Stay away from Ivy's creations.
Oh no, he stole my seed. He's so mean. They defeated poor Grundy. I don't think I had the bounty, so there was no point in joining them. Other than maybe helping him out, but obviously they did not need help.
My life belongs to Poison
So
Ivy.
you see those two little guys, you have to stop them before they merge. Not a big deal.
We are one with nature.
So let's grab a little seed before someone else does. And let's bring it to the truck. Oh, I didn't realize I was that far away. So you need to gather 5 seed pods. That's okay, we'll find more. There's always more.
Ugh, I stink of bile.
Stay away from
Was I
Ivy's
being digested?
creations.
And it's always a bit more convenient to carry those kind of things with a flying character.
One will fall, many will rise. Join us or be fertilizer.
Hello there, mate. How have you been? All right,
There's
I'll
our
cut
friend
the
Grundy
chumminess.
again.
I know we don't have much history together, but together we could make history. And speaking of history, I'm in the business of collecting things. Old things, new things, sometimes blue things, but most importantly, things with power. Ah, I got your attention. Good. Meet me at this secret location and I'll give you the details of this little arrangement.
So somehow at level 23 we did get the Artifact Oblivion Bar mission. So I guess you have to be level 23 to be able to get the mission. Even though some of the information does suggest that you should be able to play the mission at level 20, not a big deal. So we're going to complete our mission with Poison Ivy, and then we'll keep the artifact for next time. And I lost track. I'm not sure if this is the last one. Oh yeah. So you can see we have an artifact mission here. So we'll finish our
See the
weeds
spores
missions.
in the air? Any breeze will send them out to infect the entire city. Find and destroy Ivy's spore cannons before that happens. Watch out for the pod people. They have enough mind left to attack, but just barely.
So the spore cannons are the big round thing that you see over there.
Plants.
I'll try to find another one. I could have sworn I heard. Oh, there it is. And there's a few investigations, so let's pick them up as well.
Forensic toxicology report. This rose contains a powerful neurotoxin that suppresses free will.
Ah, so mean.
These spores will feast!
Didn't want me to investigate.
Forensic toxicology report. One prick from this rose and we'd need to call the coroner. Forensic toxicology report. Leave it to Ivy to stick with the classics.
Ivy's love is strength!
So as you can see, there's spore cannons all over the place, so there's no point in just sticking around where other players are.
This is Ivy's world. Join us or die.
So just a few more cannons and we'll be set to go fight the evil Poison Ivy.
My life belongs to Poison Ivy.
You'll never stop Poison Ivy.
Ivy's
Oh man,
power
I've never
is
been food
nature
before.
itself.
I'll never look at salad the same again. Later.
So almost there.
My life belongs to Poison Ivy.
Thank goodness you came!
One will
I could feel
fall,
myself being
many will
digested.
rise. Ivy's power is nature itself.
We are one with
Thanks.
nature.
Those things fed me to that bigger thing. I'm gonna need therapy for a long time after this.
So just one more.
Ivy's love is strength. My life belongs to Poison Ivy.
You'll never stop Poison Ivy.
Okay, so let us complete our mission.
GCPD radio says that Harvey Bullock went into Ivy's greenhouse to try and shut this down. Since Robin hasn't reported back, I'm betting we have a rash of trouble on our hands.
Stop you. Knowing Poison Ivy, She's kept Robin and Harvey alive as slaves. Free them from Ivy's influence, and they can help you take her down, so she can serve her time at Arkham.
So before we can enter, we'll talk to Officer Walden to pick up the side quest.
Please! We tried to raid Ivy's hideout, but it went horribly wrong. Most of us didn't make it out. You have to go into the greenhouse and save them.
So let's go into the greenhouse and save them.
Hello? Anyone out there? You just saved the life of a GCPD officer. Thank you. Even a minute later and I wouldn't have made it. Where's that backup?
Over here! I'm Bullock with the GCPD! I'm trapped! I need your help! I'm pinned!
Lance, defeat this fool.
There they are. So once you defeat all the plant people, you go talk. Let's break the barrel. Go talk to Bullock.
In a typically brilliant move, the GCPD went in after Ivy. Oh, those plants of hers. They're not human, if you know what I mean. I think I'm the only one who made it.
First time I saw Harvey Bullock was in the Checkmate comic. I had no idea at the time that he was a Batman supporting cast character.
These seeds are mighty.
So to me, whenever I think of Bullock, I actually think of Checkmate. Strangely enough.
These spores will feast!
There's no reason not to use healing barrels. There's plenty of them on this map. So if you need some extra healing, don't hesitate.
I would have been plant food if it weren't for you.
Will spread through Gotham's sewers.
You just saved the life of a GCPD officer.
The plants will flourish over Gotham's sewers.
Help! Get me out! Somebody, please!
So before we activate the portal, let's clear out the room. There's no reason not to, and I think there's a feat.
The plants will flourish over Gotham's sewers.
I think there's a feat if you free up all the police officers.
Will spread through Gotham's sewers.
You just saved the life of a GCPD officer. Even a minute later. You just saved the life of a GCPD officer.
I guess not. No feat for you. And no reason not to break the barrels. There's a feat if you break 1,000 barrels. So break any healing barrels you see. I think for the red barrels, the exploding barrels, the feat is like 100 barrels. But for the healing barrels, it is I think 1,000 barrels. So, and there's plenty of them. Like as you can see, there's a lot of them, those barrels in this map. So there's absolutely no reason not to use them.
Spread to all Gotham. The plants need more fertilizer. Our spores will spread to all of Gotham.
The plants will flourish over Gotham.
So pretty much any map, any fight on this map, you can have a healing barrel to help you out. even the last fight.
Robin, my darling.
Or I should say the last fight.
Take care of this pesky little worm before it takes over my beautiful garden.
Yes, Ivy.
My thorns are sharp. Bleed for me. Relax, lover. Robin, you're drooping. Rest while one of my guardians finishes off this nasty little potato bug.
You do know crime doesn't pay.
Robin, such a disappointment. As always, my plants to the rescue. Grow, my lovely, and devour this intruder. Bleed for me.
Sorry about that.
Keep your footing, if you can.
Almost there. Stay on target. Oh,
Stop!
Yeah.
Don't hurt my babies any longer. Can't you hear their pain? What have you done to this planet? What have you done to me? Take me back to Arkham. I can't endure anymore.
Was I working for Ivy? Dang, who taught you to punch? My jaw'll be sore for a week. Guess it serves me right for losing my nose breather. Alright, I gotta get Ivy back to Arkham Asylum. You get back on the streets.
Oh yeah, level up.
My babies.
I usually love watching those cinematics, but I made a video about those cinematics in the past. It's called, you search in my videos, it's called This Universe Online the Movie, and you'll see a whole bunch of those cinematics.
Forensic toxicology report. The petals of this flower are teeming with potent pheromones.
And in case this is the first video you watch, in some mission there's this these little treasure chests. There's a feat for breaking like 1,000 treasure chests, but also you get some special, some little rewards from time to time in those chests. Sadly I got a martial arts weapon, not really helpful for my character, but oh well. So let's collect the style for the pants. Oh, the back is actually not bad. Let's break some barrels. And I think this is pretty much it. There's one investigation that I didn't pick up somewhere. Doesn't matter. So let's get out of here. So let us go back. Oh, actually we have to complete the mission here.
You did well. Robin and I will get Poison Ivy back to Arkham. You get back on the streets. Gotham needs you. We'll talk again soon.
Of course we will. So you can go wrong. You have to go meet Robin in the East End police station. Oh yeah, and let's take a look at... no augments yet. So next time I'll make a video about the artifact mission.
Batman's taking Ivy to Arkham. You know, he didn't even chew me out. Somehow that's worse. Anyway, thanks for your help.
So let's go complete our mission.
We've got an emergency. The Green Lantern Corps' power rings have been acting strangely, and they've traced the problem back to Earth. Problem is, so has the Sinestro Corps. They're throwing down in the historic district. Talk to the recruiter in the police station there for more.
So next time we'll go fight the evil Yellow Lantern Corps. Actually, next time we are going to play the Oblivion Bar mission. And also I'll show you how I got the Gem of Horrors. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about this universe online at this point, so if I don't answer your question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I've already made a video that answers your questions. And that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.